don't get history. If I want to know what happened in Europe a long time ago, I'd watch Game of Thrones.
Son, there's no wrong way to consume alcohol.
Okay, so, we don't really have news, but not a lot happened over the last couple of weeks. The main thing that happened was, I think it was upfronts that happened. Anyways, all the TV stations kind of locked in their schedules for the fall, released a bunch of trailers, and showed them off to the press. Obviously, we just have an internet show thing that nobody watches, so we didn't get to see.
You don't have a press pass?
We weren't there. No, we weren't at the upfronts.
Literally, they cost.
Anyways, they released a bunch of the trailers online. You may have seen them, you may not have. And let's talk about some highlights. I've seen just about every trailer that they released. I know you guys have only seen select ones.
I work for a living.
Yeah, okay. So you guys have only seen
I kid.
You guys have only seen select ones. So I've seen the terrible ones, and I didn't make you guys suffer through them. So you should.
But I really like Sleepy Hollow.
You should be grateful. You should be grateful I didn't make you watch the terrible-looking shows.
They're not bringing back the bee from
Apartment 23? No, that was canceled like in January or something like that. But anyways, I used to watch a show. It was okay. I know that's not a glowing recommendation, but it was okay.
It was okay. Brandon Kess.
Yeah, it was okay. But anyways,
that's gonna be on the back of their DVD release. It was okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get a quote. So, first thing I think that we need to talk about.
I shaved my nuts.
Okay.
And then what?
New TV. Let's get into this. First thing, obviously, that we're gonna talk about, and probably most people interested in the show.
Michael Chiklis' return to The Shield.
No, The Shield is canceled.
Oh.
But as Jeff Canada would say, best show ever. But anyways,
Yeah,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Starring Michael Chiklis as the Thing.
No.
Good.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Starring Charles Gunn.
Let me say it right. Calm down, man. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Produced by Joss Whedon, pilots directed by him. Stars Clark Gregg, of course, as Agent Coulson, returning from the dead. And what did we think of the trailer? Well, I guess it was two trailers. But
Charles Gunn's in it.
Let's talk about
Charles Gunn's in it.
Okay, Charles Gunn is in it.
He's my favorite.
That is all you guys have to say?
Well, there was other things that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was...
We don't have to describe them, but you can...
I don't
Clark Gregg is more badass when he's not like running around following Captain America for an autograph.
It's typical Joss Whedon, everybody's clever.
Okay, I
kind of got their witty dialogue.
I kind of got that vibe also.
I don't know if that's going to follow after the pilot.
Good point. Although he's still producing the show.
But I don't.
So,
he's not writing it.
Yeah, he's not like a full-time writer.
But like
he's got to do Avengers too. So.
Yeah, right.
Well, who is writing?
Who's the showrunner? I don't know who the showrunner is.
We don't call them showrunners in America.
No, their showrunner's the main person that is in charge of it.
Because
there's a team of writers. So if you're asking me who wrote it, I don't know the team of writers who was writing the show.
Surprised he doesn't know this.
I'm disappointed. But no, like
pull all sorts of directors out of your hat.
Shut up.
Surprising.
But no, it's just there's a lot of clever banter and dialogue.
Don't be jelly.
There was a lot of Joss Whedon dialogue, clever back and forth in the trailer. I don't know if that'll carry on throughout the series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what the series is going to eventually be about, other than its basic premise of following around S.H.I.E.L.D. agents and superheroes, and apparently there might be a rogue Charles Gunn superhero. I don't really know. Like, I mean, they didn't really tell us.
Maybe
a lot.
that'll just be the pilot too.
It's like with the organization that in Heroes that Noah fuck, can't remember his name.
The
guy
paper.
with the hard-rimmed glasses.
What was the paper
Yeah,
company? The paper company.
No one cares.
Wow, I really hated it.
And it's right there.
That's because the end of Heroes was so bad, nobody cares.
It's right there, and all I can think of is Halliburton, but I know that's wrong.
But it's what that company could have been.
It's like Penhurst. I think it's Penhurst.
I don't know. Who cares?
I do.
It's not important. Look it up then.
Hearst.
But,
Penhurst.
Okay, while you're looking it up, Kit, what did you think of the first showing stuff of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Well, it looks like a very much Whedon show to me. I mean,
So
like, the banter back and forth, like, you know, the clever writing and everything like that. The characters, the way they
At least I'm
behave.
paraphrasing.
It really seems like Joss Whedon, the whole like opening sequence, like was like, oh yeah, like what do you know about the attack on on New York?
Attack.
And the guy's like, oh,
scene description.
I got a Class 6 clearance, so I know that Agent Coulson died. And all of a sudden Agent Coulson comes and is like, congratulations, you got Class 7 now. I didn't die. So I like that whole deal. It's just seems really badass. And like you said, that car that he has at the end of the trailer, he's gonna have a flying car.
Probably a flying
But
car.
it looked.
I just like
I knew before I even watched it.
I really. Okay, I don't love it. I was gonna say I love it, but I actually kind of dislike the way that you just like ruin all the best scenes for people. But anyway,
Fuck you.
every time you talk about something,
You asked me to talk about
you
it.
describe a scene perfectly and then ruin it for anyone who wants to see it.
Well, fuck, they're gonna see. No, sorry, that one scene is what's gonna carry the entire series.
Yes.
It's like the best scene in the
No.
trailer.
That's not the best scene in the series.
The reveal scene that he's alive?
Yeah.
But we already
No,
told
seeing
us
Charles
about
Gunn was
Yeah,
the
well,
best
we
scene
knew
in
he
the
was
trailer.
alive. Not for me, but anyway.
Well, not for you because you
I don't
have
care.
the entire
I don't care.
Angel set and haven't watched it yet.
Pinehurst. It was Pinehurst.
It was Pinehurst.
Primatech was the paper company. Pinehurst was the
This other was Primatech.
other company. Primatech was
You
the
said
paper
Prima.
company.
Yeah,
Primatech.
Yeah,
Primatech.
you said Prima though.
Fuck you.
Okay.
What else came out in the trailer?
Well, I mean, let's just real quickly. Obviously, we're gonna watch it, right?
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And obviously it'll be canceled after.
No.
No.
I think this is going to be the
Joss Whedon's attached to it. It'll be
biggest.
Are you
hit-
saying it will last 4 seasons?
No.
Hey,
No,
things
no,
are,
no,
things are different now,
no,
man.
7.
Things are different. He's gonna at least get 2 seasons out of it.
Buffy was 7 seasons, by the way. Anyway.
Dollhouse was 3.
Dollhouse was 3. Was it 3?
Biggest-
Yeah, that was 2.
Biggest
Or
new
was it
show.
2? No,
Biggest
Dollhouse
new
was
show.
2.
Biggest new show.
It'll be 3.
That's what I'm saying.
It will be the biggest.
I could
show.
be completely wrong, but biggest new
No,
show.
I think
I
it'll
would
be the biggest
love. I
show.
would love for it to stick around, but I'm afraid of like Fox fucking.
It's
it
Fox and Joss
It's
Whedon.
ABC.
up. Oh.
Well then, yeah. 7 seasons. Go Joss.
ABC is Disney.
ABC.
Because
I
ABC
thought
is
ABC was
Disney.
Disney.
No, ABC is Disney.
There's so many letters. I can't keep track.
Okay, you know ABC hasn't really done me wrong.
It's
so
as
much.
easy as 1, 2, 3.
NBC did me wrong.
It's ABC.
And NBC did me wrong.
Fine, take my money.
Can't say ABC's never done anything wrong. They canceled Last Resort after half a season.
I don't even know what that is, and I don't care.
It was a sweet show. Anyways,
Butthurt.
Apparently
Second
not
show-
because it didn't get picked up.
that doesn't mean the show sucked.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
Yeah,
cape.
Firefly.
It wasn't the
Alright,
cape.
you got
It
me.
didn't suck and get canceled because it deserved it. Anyways, all right. Next show we're gonna talk about
Episode.
Almost Human. It is
Prequel to Being Human.
No. Almost Human is a sci-fi action show, I guess I'd describe it as.
Oh,
starring Carl Urban.
Futuristic, yeah.
Starring Carl Urban. It is produced by
It'll be the best show.
J.J. Abrams.
The second.
So it's a
second
Bad
best
Robot show, and it's also produced by J.H. Wyman, I believe, the executive producer of Fringe, who kind of was showrunner for the last, like, however many seasons of
Explain to me
Fringe.
about the
It looks-
robot now. I remember where I know him from.
It looks really cool. At first, I was kind of worried, but no, like the future buddy cop movie. Well, it's kind of more like. Are you telling me I'm?
No, it's a stretch.
No, it's the premise.
It looked
is
a lot like Alienation.
iRobot.
It looked-
It's a lot like iRobot.
It looked a lot like Alienation.
iRobot.
Did they buddy cop Alienation people like, oh, you have to have one alien and one
Well,
human?
no, but it was the same thing like Human Cop, Alien Cop, and blah blah blah.
I remember the movie.
Have you ever seen iRobot?
Yes, I've seen iRobot
With Will Smith?
with Will Smith.
Yeah, this is very
And
similar.
the secret sneak.
This is very similar.
Converse.
Kinda.
You don't think this is similar to iRobot?
Well, a little.
I'm
bit.
not saying this is a
Just
negative.
because it has robots.
I think
No,
it's-
no, no.
robots.
No,
but
And he has a robotic
yes,
limb.
yes. These are all the reasons why it's like iRobot.
But he's actually. But
Is it the same? No, I'm not saying this is iRobot the TV series. I'm not saying that.
It's similar because he has
I'm
a
saying it
robotic
reminded
limb
me.
and it has
No,
robots.
I can see where you're coming
It
from,
reminded me of iRobot.
but I think they're taking it a little bit different.
I didn't get a chance
obviously.
to see that.
This seems more like it's going to be not Law and Order. What's another? Maybe like T.J. Hooker in the future. I don't know. It seems just like a cop drama set in the future, and he's got like a robot buddy. And it looks a little bit more interesting. The premise. If you just read it on paper, I'd be like, "Well, that sounds stupid." But after watching the trailer, I was like, "No, this actually looks kind of interesting. I'll give it a chance." I like Carl Urban.
yeah,
I can't say.
Carl Urban's great.
I can't say
Get
that.
in the way of his acting career in movies and such.
Wait, this is not acting career. TV.
Movies. I said movies. You didn't let me finish
You know,
before you
a
went.
lot
with
of
your
a
reaction.
lot
He
of
did let you finish. He just ignored you.
yeah,
exactly.
a lot of big movie stars go to
Jackass.
TV though now because you can make a lot of money on TV. So that's kind
Yeah,
of what happens.
man.
Is there anything you want to say about Almost Human real quick?
I'm gonna watch it. That's about
You're
it.
gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch it before I even saw a trailer, before I heard anything about it. I didn't even know Carl Urban was in the show until the trailer. But I still knew I was gonna watch it because
He's just getting back to his TV roots after.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, and maybe this is why I like Star Trek better than you guys. But I will watch anything that has Bad Robot stamped on it. So okay, fine, whatever. Give me a hard time, but
well, that's what you
they're
want.
usually
From Bad Robot, a hard time.
they're usually excellent movies and TV shows. So,
but they're really terrible at finales.
So I was definitely gonna watch it. And now, one show, the Fringe finale was great.
No, I didn't like the Fringe finale. I told you that.
You see, again, we differ on the subject of Bad Robot, I guess.
I guess and are we only saying that there's only one bad show of Lost? There was a whole season. It was called.
There were problems with Lost. We
Well,
discussed this in the last podcast
Oh,
too.
season like Lost was good. They're one of the seasons.
All right, we're not talking about
Yeah,
Lost.
we can talk about Lost a different time.
We'll have an all special
We
Lost.
won't talk about
So, Almost Human, we're all gonna watch it again.
the second time.
Again, we're all gonna watch Almost Human.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Next
download
show, the much talked about and probably was paid a ton of money to pick up, the Michael J. Fox show. I like the look I was talking about.
Well,
Michael J.
I don't
Fox
know.
show. Well, you might not know. There was.
I didn't know there were people talking about it.
No. You may not know this. The Michael J. Fox show was the only thing known before all these announcements that was coming on this fall. Like it was the only show that was announced as this is coming on, and that's because all of the networks were in a bidding war for the show.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Not
So.
surprising.
I didn't get a press
NBC
press
won,
until
and-
last month.
NBC won the bidding war, which is kind of amazing because they're like doing the worst, but I guess they were the most desperate to get it.
Honestly,
So,
you know what I think would have been funny?
anyways,
Michael J. Fox took over for Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men.
Ooh, I would have watched that.
That would have been funny.
I don't want
Spin
to watch
City.
2.5 Men, so
That's very
I
specific.
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's clever.
That's
Yeah.
clever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a second. I forgot all about Barry Bostwick, who also played FDR. And
Oh,
FDR,
yeah.
American
Oh, yeah.
Badass. With a
Okay.
surprise cameo from Kevin Sorbo.
Okay.
But Michael J. Fox,
The
I
Michael
have
J.
missed
Fox show. What did you guys think of the Michael J. Fox show trailer?
There's some Parkinson jokes, and I think those are funny.
Okay. Ken, what did you
remind me
think?
of how much I miss Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
He's
I
funny.
actually-
I loved him as a Republican.
Okay. Anyways, I actually really like this trailer. I think it's.
Know him?
No.
Okay, you guys didn't
Spin
see.
City again?
No.
No, he's just commenting.
No, from fucking. It wasn't Growing Pains.
Oh, yeah.
Family Ties.
Family
Yeah.
Ties.
Yeah.
Family Ties.
So, anyways,
I can't remember the words of the song. I can just remember the melody.
No one ever-
yeah, it's not important. Anyways, I actually think it looked good. It looked better than I thought.
Let's
I mean,
watch that.
when I just heard they're making Michael J. Fox is making a TV show and that all the networks were fighting for it, I got kind of worried and I was like, they just want the show because they want the story of we have Michael J. Fox returning to TV, and they didn't care about the quality of the show. But actually, this trailer was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And
It seemed funny.
it had
They
like
have to be really
it had
stupid
heart.
just to think that.
You know, there was some feels again.
What?
There's
Is it because they put it to that slow
yes.
music?
No, it wasn't it. That was
slow
funny.
motion.
That was funny.
fell for a
I
fake,
think there will be some family
like,
stuff in this
puff
movie.
piece.
I'm not saying they had stuff in there that was like super dramatic the whole time. I'm saying I got the vibe of this will be funny, and then there will be some like family drama stuff that also is in there.
But they'll all be tied together.
Okay. But anyways, and last thing I want to mention about the Michael J. Fox show.
Because he has Parkinson's.
I highly am anticipating the Christopher Lloyd guest starring episode that you know is going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah, probably. What did I just
It's
see?
going to be amazing.
No, he was in an episode of Psych. I saw
He was in
it.
an episode of Raising Hope also this last season.
He was in that show Stacked. With
Psych
Sam
had
Adams.
a Clue episode, so they had Christopher Lloyd, the guy who played Colonel Mustard, and Scarlett. They're all together. It was pretty
In Raising Hope, he played
Really?
Yeah,
cool.
In Raising Hope, he played a bank manager that helped the Chances get a bank loan to buy a DeLorean. So top that.
And Chris, in the Psych episode, he yelled "Great
and then
Scott!"
and then he bought their DeLorean
In the
and
Psych-
went cruising over
in the
there.
Psych episode, he yelled "Great Scott!" when they found a dead body.
Pretty good. Pretty good. So, anyways, are we gonna watch Michael J. Fox show?
Yeah, I am.
You are. I am too.
Sure.
I'm running out of shows to
Sure,
watch.
bro.
I don't have TV.
I already watched a ton of TV to begin with. This is bad that I probably.
I
No, this
Just
is like
watch.
this is my
Yeah.
the weekend here at this place where I actually have TV.
Okay.
It's the first time I've actually sat down with like actual cable TV, and I'm glad to know that Law and Order is still playing 24/7 no matter where you are. So I sat and watched like 4 episodes of
Well, how
SVU
much
last
is
night.
basic cable?
Alright.
Well, I have basic cable, but like actual cable, like TNT and stuff.
Well, that's still kind of basic.
I know, I guess it is on that, but whatever.
Just that it's
I have
on. You were
Netflix,
just,
fuck you.
You're just happy to see that it was on. So,
I just don't plug in the actual cable. I'm either on my computer or I'm on Netflix playing something.
Alright, next show I got written down is Intelligence. It stars Josh Holloway. It is I guess he's a cop, right? Wasn't he a cop? We saw the trailer.
I think he's like an agent.
Yeah, he's some sort of agent. Anyways, he's got like robotic implants.
He's got a computer chip in his finger. I saw the trailer.
trailer.
They showed the computer chip in his finger.
He's got like technological implants.
He's the
things
human
like
computer.
That. Yeah, it's kind of like almost human, only the opposite. It's like, let's put you with a robot.
No, it's
this
like the
was, let's
Sentinel.
make you more a robot.
It's like the Sentinel, only it's got robot parts now. Or computer
Okay.
parts. He doesn't have
Okay.
like the super smelling and super hearing. He's
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
Like,
he's just
I
got-
can open my garage door from the distance power.
It's kind of like Watch Dogs,
Yeah, you know, there you
right?
go. Only he's
Except for he can
it's
do
built
it
in.
without a cell phone.
And they showed him use his abilities, powers, whatever you want to call
So
them.
it's kind of like
in some clever ways.
kind of like the upcoming video game Watch Dogs. To clarify what that is for anyone who just went, I like TV. What the hell's Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs is a computer video game about a guy who's got a
It's on the
phone,
Rotundo, right?
the game sphere. And he's got this phone that's hooked up into the interwebs, and it's got all your internet
Yeah.
information. Like if you peed that day, it's on the internet, and he has access to that information.
So
It's that
Intelligence.
kind
What did we think of the Intelligence trailer?
I miss Josh Holloway with a accent, and
Yeah.
but he was running through the jungle at one point, and I felt I thought he was getting chased by a black snake moan.
It's funny, you just bitched about Lost, and then you're like, oh man, I miss Josh
I miss
Holloway.
Josh
Holloway was
I
great.
miss him running through the woods.
Sawyer was one of the best parts.
Yeah, Sawyer was good. But anyways, Kate, what did you think?
I kind of wondered. Oh, I kind of wondered what Josh Holloway was doing this entire time and everything like that.
Oh, he was in Ghost Protocol.
But,
He was turning down Gambit offers.
That's true. You can
Apparently.
turn that. Hey, he was smart on that. We now know, right?
But it just
Actually, no, Gambit was the coolest part of Wolverine Origins.
Riggins. Yeah. I guess
it for some reason or another seemed very generic to me.
Intelligence.
Yeah, it didn't really
Probably-
interest me so much.
I don't see it lasting that long.
I don't think I'm gonna be seeing.
Really?
No.
Okay. First of all, this show comes out in January. No. I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting mad.
Yeah.
This show comes out in January, first of all, so it won't be out this fall. So anyone who is listening to us talk about this or watches the trailer, don't get too excited for it because I heard that it's a
I think you're excited.
It's a, feel these nipples. It's a mid-season show. Okay, so I think it looks kind of interesting. I think the genericness you're talking about is what typically is what I find in CBS trailers. no offense to CBS.
Yeah.
I watch
You can
CBS
offend
shows.
CBS. It's okay.
I watch Person
They
of
have enough
Interest. I watch Person of Interest and Elementary and Big Bang Theory and stuff. How I Met Your Mother. So I watch CBS shows. I'm not like dogging on
A lot of old
CBS.
people do.
I'm not that old, but I still watch some CBS. And but a lot of times their procedural shows have a very generic sense to them.
Right.
So I gotta get that. I think it looks kind of interesting though. I kind of am on a wait and see at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like.
and
We
we
got
know.
time. Yeah, we got time. So
I mean, I think I'll check it out because I mean, I do like Josh Holloway.
yeah, I like Josh Holloway. It's good to see him back on TV and you know
And
in
it's
a
a good,
starring role.
it's an
this
interesting
time.
premise. I'd like.
Yeah.
I think I'd watch the first 2 episodes just to see where.
Give it a try,
where it goes.
maybe.
Yeah, I'd give it a little.
I seen too much of the Man and Machine thing in there. I saw Violent Woman. Can you say that?
Wow, you watched?
I mean the
it?
remake show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You actually watched that?
Yeah.
I think I did too.
I didn't watch
I don't remember it.
Had Katie Sackhoff as
Yes.
like the opposite Violet.
I know.
Actually, no. I don't think I watched Violent. I think I'm thinking of Painkiller Jane.
That is you did see that one, yeah.
Yeah, there's something.
I watched that.
There's something no one wanted to reference.
You guys
It's like
also watched-
Wolverine. If you got rid of all the interesting
You
parts,
guys
and
also
replaced
watched
them with
Blade the
adventures.
Train. Blade like
Hey, the Blade series is cool.
Yeah, the Blade series is actually pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Jeez, calling out shady to
Yeah.
watch. All right, so the last show we're gonna talk about, well, at least trailer-wise, there's a couple things we'll
Sleepy
bring up.
Owl.
No, a couple things we'll bring up after this, but anyways, is The Millers. It is the new show from Greg Garcia, the guy who created My Name Is Earl, which we referenced in our Iron Man 3 review in the beginning, and he also created Raising Hope, and yeah, now he's doing this new show.
He's a little bit out of the box because it's not about rednecks.
Yeah, this is not white trash. comedy this time.
No,
So-
this time they're going middle class.
Yeah, I guess. Anyways, it stars Will Arnett. It also has Beau Bridges and Margot Martindale, who was awesome in Justified. I had to get the Justified.
Okay, I was gonna say, how
I have to get the Justified.
do you reference Margot Martindale? I guess
She's so great in season 2 of Justified. But anyways,
somewhere
she won an
else.
Emmy for that
Justified.
role, by the way. So I'm not alone in saying she was amazing in that
My
season.
nipples exploded.
Anyways,
Now she's a
so
comedic actress.
now she's a comedic actress
With Will Arnett and Beau Bridges.
and Beau Bridges returning to Greg Garcia's show because remember he was Earl's father.
Yes, he was.
My name is
I
Earl.
couldn't remember where. There you go.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember
what it
that
was.
immediately.
I was like, when's the last time I saw Beau Bridges? It was probably
My name is Earl.
Last time I saw him was Stargate SG-1,
Of course.
like last season.
Okay.
Last
so
time I
anyways,
saw Beau Bridges was at a rest stop on the I-94.
So the Miller's
that's,
trailer.
He was buying some Slim Jims.
Okay, the
Oh,
Miller's
it's on the
trailer.
rest stop.
What did we think of the
No, not like
Millers?
a rest stop.
What do we think of the Millers?
It had jokes in it.
I'd rather get my fix of
I
Will
like-
Arnett from Will Arnett from
Arrested Development?
Arrested
Yeah, no,
True.
it had some jokes, but
But
it seemed to me as a CBS comedy sitcom thing, like, it's got jokes, there'll be jokes, and then that's about it. I don't think it's going to be like the next biggest comedy lift off, make you laugh and your spleens die. And
There
kill.
were some parts of what I saw that kind of just made me think.
But no,
this
I don't.
is fake, almost.
Well, no, I don't see this like
Like,
being.
this is what a sitcom would be in a movie.
This isn't going to be the next
Okay.
takeoff comedy.
Like, where have you been?
no, it's not just
whole
that.
thing.
It's not just that. It is the laugh track.
Well,
And
no,
no. Okay, no, and I just said
I'm
I
gonna
watched
let you
CBS.
finish.
I just said okay, good,
right now.
good. I said I don't spill that all over the table. I just said that I watch CBS. I watch in terms of comedies, Big Bang Theory, and How I Met Your Mother, and those shows have laugh tracks.
Yeah, I
right?
watch them too. But
Sometimes the laugh tracks bug me in those shows. Oftentimes they don't, and I can overlook them and ignore them.
never do really.
In this case, the trailer was kind of the same way for me. Sometimes I didn't notice the laugh track and wasn't taken by it, but other times I was like, this laugh track is irritating. I really wish CBS would just ditch the laugh track. I think all
Yeah.
other shows would be better for it.
But then you do it, and then
And,
it's Sports Night.
I don't need, that Sports Night was ahead of its time, people say. I never watched Sports Night. I don't have an opinion, although
They had some jokes.
I like Aaron Sorkin, because that was him, right?
Yes, have some.
I may have just said something wrong. I will put a little speech bubble thing saying if I was. But anyways, we'll find out. I'll look it up. Anyways, the laugh track, it takes me out of it. And if a joke is bad, it makes me realize how bad it is because you just told me, even though you didn't laugh, that was a joke, and that just makes it worse. To
You
me.
ate the pork chops again? Ha ha! I was just talking about fucking pork chops, people. What the hell's your problem?
So
It's that kind of thing. And I
When
get
we're
that.
done talking about this, there's another show I want to bring up that used the laugh track that I was surprised used the laugh track. But we'll get to that later. Little tease there.
Oh,
We'll talk
I
about it in a
don't know what
second.
was going on.
Because I didn't show you guys that trailer because it's bad. But anyways,
We'll talk about it anyway.
Miller's. Any other thoughts? I thought the jokes were hit and miss. Some jokes were funny, some jokes not.
Like I
And
said,
that's when I noticed the laugh track.
I like Will Arnett, but
Yeah, I like Will Arnett.
It was over the top.
I like the
Sometimes.
what's his name? The dude who wrote the show.
Greg Garcia.
I like Raising Hope. I like My Name Is Earl. I like Will Arnett, but this isn't producing any vibes that this is going to be the next breakout comedy, and I don't see it lasting long.
Yeah, I get the feeling this could be a casualty. at
What was
CBS.
The Riches? Was it The Riches? The last Will Arnett comedy? No, wait, that's
No,
not
that
The
was
Riches.
Running Wild.
That was
Running
music.
Wild.
With
But he
him and
was
Kerry-
rich.
Him and Kerry Russell, we brought it back to Felicity. So anyway,
Which I did watch.
I watched it too. Hold
on, let's not get too excited. I watched
was- dude,
4 episodes.
I watched the whole thing, I
Oh.
think, until it got canceled. It was Mitch Hurwitz too, right? The guy who did
Yeah.
Arrested Development.
That's why I watched.
All of this equaled, this should be a great show.
And it was good.
And Peter Serafinowicz was in it, and then it wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So,
And Kerry Russell.
the crazed look on Kid's face is
It's on
throwing me off
Netflix.
right now.
I'm not gonna watch it.
But what
I'm
was
just saying,
the
you're
look
looking at us like we're fucking
What was
crazy.
the look for?
You saw he's like, to be honest, I saw 4 episods. You're like, well, I saw the whole thing. I was like, really?
I
The whole
stuck
thing?
by.
No, I was bored one day. It was on
I
Netflix.
kept hoping it'd get better.
Yeah, no, it was on. It was
You
on.
waited until the end? It's the last
Okay,
episode. It's gonna get better.
to be honest,
At that point.
it didn't last long. To be honest.
No, yeah, like my excuse was I was at home, I was bored, I had just finished watching whatever, and I'm like, this is on Netflix, and I have nothing better to do. It's got Will Arnett. It's by the guy. Let's watch it.
Wait, Felicity? He was in Felicity?
No.
What are we talking about?
Fucking
Running Wild.
Running Wild.
Oh, shut
So I like
God dang it.
I just started. I watched the first.
You guys are
I watched the first episode. I'm like, this is. Wow. Now we're talking about Running Wild.
Okay, that I don't understand.
I didn't watch
No wonder
Felicity.
you had that weird look on your face. You thought I watched all
Yeah,
of
I thought
Felicity.
you guys made secret Felicity fans. Like, holy
Not-
shit, really?
Not that Felicity is bad. I've never seen it. I don't have an opinion, but due to the fact that I guess it wasn't Bad Robot at the time, I don't think. But anyway, this is a J.J. Abrams show. It's probably good. So, and I've heard good things, but I don't have an opinion because I've never seen it.
I don't want to watch it, but it is on Netflix.
Felicity's on
I thought
Netflix.
Josh must have been really bored to just turn it on.
No, I would watch My So Called Life before that.
So the Millers-
Because My So Called Life is awesome. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
The Millers, are we going to watch it?
Actually, I feel like I should watch My So Called
Are we going to
Life.
watch The Millers? You going to watch The Millers?
No, it's gonna get canceled. Why bother?
I may give it a try and see how it goes. Like, first
I
episode.
saw the trailer. There were those jokes. You know what? If you're gonna watch it, you can just tell me if they have more.
I'll
than
tell you
two
if it's
jokes.
any good. Yeah, I'll tell you if it's any good.
If by the third episode they got good jokes, I'll watch it.
Because I watch enough already and whatever. Okay, a couple other real
Well, hey, you're
tidbits.
gonna watch it already.
Okay, a couple other little tidbits then. I'll
Sleepy
just-
Hollow.
You can talk about what do you want to say about Sleepy Hollow?
I will watch it after it's canceled, which will be like a season. Like, it's as you've said, cheesy as shit.
It's cheesy.
It's got like all the bad movie premises in it.
And it's Orsi and Kurtzman, co-writers of Star Trek Into Darkness that we just
Regardless of all that, it's got everything that I saw in the trailer. It was hitting on so many B movie levels that I'm like.
The Horseman of the Apocalypse.
The Horseman of the Apocalypse, the whole secret history of America, and he's coming back, and George Washington gave him a mission, and they have to solve crimes, and he thinks black people are still slaves.
That was funny.
Which was funny. It's got all these elements of like a really bad B movie that I would watch, but they're gonna drag it over a 24, hopefully 12 episode season that gets canceled eventually, and then after it's all out, and I could just sit down and watch it in one piece without having like that's not a show I would watch and then go next week. Can't wait to see what happens. That's a series that I would watch where I'd be like, where if I just sat down one day, like on a Saturday I had off, I had a bottle. I'd be like, let's watch this terrible fucking train wreck, and then after it go, all right, that was pretty cool.
And Ichabod Crane kind of looks like our friend Vince.
In some certain lights.
I kind of think he does.
And I said there were some shots where he did.
Some shots more than others. But
Yeah, there was times where I was just kind of hanging out and like, that doesn't look like Vince, but then they had like the one like, the prison interrogation cell shot where he just kind of went, and I looked at him and I'm like, alright, no, that totally looks like Vince.
And Kit was scared. But
Kit peed a little.
Anyways.
I know I have to change couch.
What I'm about to say sounds really bad, but the show I was referencing, when I said talk about another show with the laugh track, I don't even remember what it's called.
Oh wow.
I do know that it starred Seth Green and it was produced by Seth MacFarlane though.
Oh.
And that's why it was surprising. Because the show, it was not very funny, no. It was not very funny, the trailer, and it had a laugh track, an obnoxious laugh track. And I'm pretty sure Seth MacFarlane has like made jokes about how stupid it is that CBS uses laugh tracks, and then his own show uses a laugh track.
Is it
That's
supposed
live
to be
action. It's live
ironically
action.
funny?
Let me clarify that too, because it's.
It is supposed to be ironically funny?
I
It
know
probably. It's not McFarlane, probably.
It is not funny.
Like, hey, what?
I like Family Guy.
funny.
I like Family Guy.
serious.
I like Family Guy. I like Ted. This was not funny. And I like Seth Green. This was not funny.
So you want to watch it?
No, I don't want to watch it, and I won't, because it'll get canceled after like 2 episodes.
Well, hold on.
Why are they even making it then?
It seems like they're doing it just to fuck with us.
Seth MacFarlane.
That's
I
so
don't know.
terrible.
Well, hold on. No, it's Seth MacFarlane. They could be making this just to fuck with us.
Oh, like he made it purposely bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
asking.
what I thought you were going
That's
for.
what, yeah.
No, you know what? I'll give him the doubt benefit.
I kind of want to show you guys the trailer now, so you can.
We'll watch it after this.
We'll watch it after this.
Which is great for the viewing audience.
We'll
to
watch
not
it
know what we thought.
Don't view us, then stop right here. Pause.
We're gonna like cut out.
Go
and
view
cut
the
back to
trailer.
us going.
Whoa,
"Yeah,
we're back.
watched
We
it."
saw it. It is shit.
Pause. Hold on, everyone, and still frame. Oh my God, that trailer was boring.
Wow.
Shut up. You ruined the
That
illusion.
laugh track was terrible.
Wow, Seth MacFarlane is really good at fart jokes, and
And the thing he did in that one room with that one guy, oh god damn.
I didn't think Seth Green swung that way.
See, now I'm gonna have to take your audio and replace fart jokes with Asian schoolgirl jokes.
What is Asian schoolgirls?
Okay, now you guys want to watch the trailer. See, now I got your guys' attention. So.
Oh, you got more than my guy's attention.
Other than that, I wanted to mention
Penis joke.
real quick. I wanted to mention Believe because it is the other bad robot show that is picked up for this coming.
There was
season.
compares,
but there was no trailer. There's no trailer
compares.
for it. It is J.J. Abrams and Alfonso Cuarón, the guy who did Children of Men and Prisoner of Azkaban, the best Harry Potter movie, and he also did the upcoming
Are you
Gravity.
serious?
He also did the upcoming Gravity movie that comes out later this year. The trailer just came out and it's great. But anyways,
Ooh,
yeah,
what about
trailer's
Rollerball sequel? Let's talk about LL Cool J.
but it is Believe is a show about a young girl.
God dang it.
A young girl who has like superpowers, kind of, and then there's a guy like trying to like protect her and do some stuff. Not a whole lot is known about it.
So Chris Klein, that was it.
I think it's a January release also, and that might be why they didn't have a trailer for it. Is because they are holding back on that for the public.
There's another bad robot series that Brandon's gonna watch.
Yep,
religiously.
I will watch it.
Wait,
And I like Alfonso Cuarón a lot too. So
Wait, which show?
Nice.
The Believe show.
I believe so.
No, Children
So
of Men,
I'll watch it no
right?
matter what.
And he's doing something else.
Children of Men. He's doing Gravity with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, sci-fi movie, like
lost-
realistic sci-fi movie.
You lost me at Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, but Sandra Bullock can sometimes be good. Speed is good. I like Speed.
The Net.
The Net is okay.
I
I
know.
don't have a problem with the Net. I don't have a problem with the Net. The Net's okay.
No, I like the Net.
I like 2 weeks notice
Miss Congeniality.
with Hugh Grant.
Hey, you guys are scaring me.
Yeah.
The Lake House.
I never
Anyway.
saw Lake House. Well, that's
How
the
many?
whole thing.
God, I've seen a lot of Sandra
I've seen
Bullock.
parts of it. I
After
have
you just said, well, Sandra Bullock steals it for me, and then you're like, oh shit.
I grew up with
Sandra
I
Bullock
grew up with
movies.
single mother. I saw a lot of romantic comedies and she was in a lot of them.
But so
Kid's
did I,
favorite movie is
but
The
I didn't-
Proposal.
I just saw a lot
I
of
saw
Sandra
most of
Bullock.
that.
I never saw The Proposal. I can't say. I don't want to say bad or good. I don't,
Oh my
I
God.
don't have an opinion.
You're
What about the Cinderella with Chad Michael Murray? He's so dreamy.
I think, what was that, Cinderella Story, wasn't it called?
with Hillary Duff?
Oh,
I think so.
someone's
I never saw it.
Someone's a closet
I
Chad
never
Michael Murray.
saw
I
it.
might have seen that.
I never saw
I
it.
was bored.
Sometimes my vast movie knowledge makes me say embarrassing things. So, sorry. But anyways,
Don't worry, the only one that embarrassing is you.
anything else we want to say? There's a ton. I watch a ton of TV as it is, and this just makes me upset now because there's a bunch of new stuff, and not a lot of stuff I watched got canceled.
I will say that the Doctor Who finale is going to be recorded by the time we end this podcast.
Okay. And we finally saw The Mother and How I Met Your Mother, but you guys don't watch it on TV. You guys watch it on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. Is that?
Netflix.
Oh
DVD.
shit! Was it?
I've seen The Mother, and so has Kit because he's goes
He
on
told
the
me
internet.
about the concept
goes
of the
on the
next
internet,
season,
so-
and that sounds like it's going to be difficult for them.
Is it going to be the last season? Tell me it's going to be the last
It's going to be the last season. They already said that. I thought this season should
But-
have been the last season. Because first of all, it was not that great. Like,
Well,
there
no,
was some-
and I've
there
seen
was
like the
not
first
that great
5 or
episodes.
6 episodes of the season.
Some episodes are pretty good.
Yeah,
but
they're
most
going
of
a little
them
bit
aren't
down
that
now. They're
great.
starting to go down.
Yeah, no, I saw.
They were starting to go down like a year or two ago.
So
They
we finally met the mother,
Finally showed the
They
mother.
showed her. Last episode,
Ted
last
has
scene.
still not met the mother,
but they showed her.
and the final season is going to take place over 2 days.
That's going
24 episodes in 48 hours.
Like,
Wow.
all this stuff is happening in one episode.
That is going to be the worst.
And it's all
season
the
ever.
wedding between.
It might
Jordan and
actually
Robin.
be pretty
That's all
epic.
it is.
You never know. You
Yes.
never.
No.
Could be
I don't.
interesting. We'll see what they do. See what they do. Could be interesting.
Look at I've seen 24. So
24 might be coming back.
And I heard
Let's
it
just keep talking about TV stuff, right?
So
24 might be coming
no,
back.
the best thing I've ever heard about 24 is when it first started. With Keith Sutherland had an interview and we were like, so how many? Are you gonna come back for another series? It was before the first series had even aired and was coming out, or like maybe it was halfway through it. They were interviewing Keith Sutherland and he's like, no, I mean, how many bad days could one guy have? And now, what season is this?
I think it might be a half season. I think they're doing like a mini series. Is their plan?
But like this is the 6th.
It'll be the 8th, I think.
How many-
It's 8th?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
How many
man.
bad days can one guy have?
But
Is
no,
that
this-
kinda
that's
with
like
Gary
Keith
Nolan?
Sutherland.
Doesn't
No.
that break though? It's not 24 episodes. It's only like
But no, that's the
12 or
Keith
13.
Sutherland quote. He was like, at the first series, like, this was just like a thing. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be in it all the time. That would just be crazy.
Isn't it like,
Oh wait, turns out there's a lot of money in it.
He never uses the bathroom. But
isn't it how many bad days can one guy have essentially?
Well, no, I'm just glad they got rid of. Who the fuck played his wife?
I don't know.
Or not his wife, his daughter.
Oh, Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah.
Alicia Cup. Was it really?
Alicia? Yeah.
Whose show got canceled?
Girl Next Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Happy Endings, but Happy Endings got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, I'm just glad like they got rid of her after a while because I did watch the show for like the first few seasons.
Haven't
And,
seen any of it.
And like have to watch her get chased by like a jaguar in the mountain because like they ran.
I've heard about that.
They ran out of stuff,
I've heard
so she
that
got
fact.
chased by a jaguar for like 2 episodes, and then like caught by a hillbilly for like another 3.
I'm not even sure I want to
And
see
it was
it
just
anymore.
stupid.
Like at first, I kind of want to see it. Then you tell me.
No,
Chase
the
by
first
Jaguar
season's
stuff.
really great.
I've always wanted to check out 24. I watched some of the first season and I liked
The
it.
first 2 seasons are actually the first season's really good. The second season's also pretty good. Don't watch the third one. Or the fourth
It goes
one.
on for like 4
Should
more
we just have a
seasons.
sit
Well,
down?
no, don't watch the third or fourth
entire-
one, and the 5th one actually picked it back up again. Like it really, it's the definition of ebbing and flowing. Because it's just like a lot of times where it's like hi, and then it's like oh no,
What
fuck
were you
off.
gonna say?
I was about to say, should we just have a sit down and watch it? I don't know how long that would take.
Yeah, it's like 7, 8
24 hours,
Plus all us getting together in like at one
8
point.
days straight.
Like, oh,
7 days.
7 days straight of 24.
I couldn't do that.
So yeah.
Well, I guess that's about it then, huh?
Yeah, I kind of went off there at the end. I even talked about new
We
shows.
always go off at the end.
But,
That's what we
yeah.
do.
so anyways.
No, we stayed kind of on track.
We did talk about TV.